Hello, this is Simon Klein from TradeSmart on the 20th of January 2019 for this week's episode of Where is the Dollar Going Next? And what you see before you is a dollar index on the daily chart wound back to the end of the previous week. We said last week that if the dollar was able to go above and close above this supply zone, it's likely to continue moving to the upside. So let's take a look at how the market played out last week. On Monday we started to move to the downside as we're in supply, but on Tuesday we went above this supply zone and pulled back, closing over here. On Wednesday we went above and closed above the supply zone, meaning the odds are greater on a continuation of the move to the upside. On Thursday we pushed up and then sold off again, closing here. But on Friday we continued to move up with a solid green bar, closing the week over here. So the question's this: what are the odds of where the dollar is likely to go next this coming week? If we're able to go above and close above this supply zone overhead, it's likely the dollar will continue moving to the upside. If on the other hand the dollar was to go down and close below this demand zone below, it's likely the dollar will continue pulling back and moving to the downside. So these are the odds on the daily chart. Let's have a look at the larger time frames now. If we look on the weekly chart, you can see, as we've said in previous weeks, that we're in demand and we've started to move up from demand. We're now pointing to the upside, so the odds on this time frame are that we're likely to continue moving to the upside. But of course we have to hold this demand zone. And if we take a look at the monthly chart, you can see that we've pulled back to this demand zone and started to move to the upside. It's likely that if we're able to hold a higher pivot low here, that may take another month or so, then it's likely we'll continue moving to the upside to around the 100 mark. If on the other hand this move up is sold, we may continue to pull back a little bit more to the downside, and if we're not able to hold this pivot low, it may mean we'll continue moving to the downside. But at the moment the odds are we're likely to continue moving to the upside. So these are the odds of where the dollar is likely to go next this coming week. What I'd like to do now is point your attention to an interview I did with Cam Hawkins of the tradingnut.com. I'll leave a link below this video whether you're watching on my YouTube channel or my blog, where you can get access to this interview. It's also available on YouTube and as a podcast. That's all for now. This is Simon Klein from TradeSmart. If you like this video, hit the like button below, share it with your friends, and be sure to subscribe at the end. Wishing you the best of luck with your trading this week.